Hi, Scorpios. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a past, present, and future reading, a fully channeled message. What does Spirit want you to know at this time? What does Spirit have for you? I am going to timestamp each of the series, the past, the present, and the future. So the timestamps will be below in the description, and you can jump into any of them, or you can watch all of them at the same time or throughout. So let's see what Spirit has for you. This is a fully channeled message, whatever Spirit wants to share with me. So let's call in our Spirit guides. Spirit, please share with me for my Scorpios. The past, what is it that you have for us? What is it that you want for us? Okay. I am listening for you now. I have walk away with a key. What you're doing now isn't working for you, but you are willing to walk away to make room for something better. For those of you that walked away from a relationship, moved away from home, they said the start of something new, and you said, I'm not doing this. Could have been a job. But it was like, you have a key to your future. And if I don't walk away now, I'm not going to save myself. So I think that saving yourself changed everything. I really do. It changed the direction of your life. Spirit just said, you made the right decision. They said you were stuck at a fork in the road for a long time. And you finally made a decision for yourself and your future self. So you made the right decision, they're saying. Competition. Remember that there is no competition if you are truly original. I'm going to say in the past that you compared yourself to others, that there could have been pressure put on you, that you were competing with siblings, or you were forced to compete for grades, you were forced to compete physically in some way, sports, competitions. But it feels like you don't have to do that today. You don't have to be that competitive person. You don't have to compare yourself to anybody, Spirit's saying. I have traveling, embarking on a journey, wanting to see the world, seeing different places, experiencing new things. I do feel like you've had a chance to do some of that in the past, not as much as you would probably have liked. So I feel like that door still needs to be opened. But I will say that you took advantage of a period of time that you were single, or you had a partner that you guys could just up and leave for a little while. I feel like those are some of the best times of your life, Spirit just said, and that you really look back at those times in your life as fond memories. So it could be traveling with your family. It could be doing different things. Bottom of the deck, they want to say a career change that is coming into me. I'm probably not doing what I went to school for. I went to school for one thing. I went to college, graduated for college. And I just found that the particular work that I was doing or trained to do really wasn't satisfying. They're saying really wasn't what I thought that I would be doing. I don't feel like I have regrets. I feel like I wish I had chosen more wisely. At least I feel, or the training they're saying. So you could have gotten some kind of training or some kind of higher education. But you're not using some of those skills today. Just changed careers, just went in a different direction. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 5 of Swords. I have a 6 of Swords. There's the walking away. There's the battle. Here's a Justice. For some of you, it could have been a marriage, ending a marriage. I had to walk away. It took me a long time at that fork in the road to choose me. That's coming in. I have a Lover's card. That's coming into me as in the past that I could have left a marriage because I was in love with someone else. I could have decided that I wanted to be out of a relationship because I wanted to see where another relationship was going to go. So it does feel like I deserved love. I wanted the love, and I just had to say goodbye to a relationship that wasn't working or wasn't serving me anymore. So for those of you that fell in love when you least expected, or fell in love with somebody when you weren't readily available, made you have a choice. And I feel like you chose you, and I feel like you chose the love. So for some of you, you made a crystal clear decision for yourself and your future. Whether that worked out in your present or not yet, I don't know. But I feel that that was something that only you could decide, they're saying. And you had to do what was the most important at the time for you. So that is how that just came in. Spirit, please share with me the past. What else do you need us to think about? What do you need us to know? Scorpios, this is a flipping card. I have guilt for past actions. No guilt, no regrets. Okay, if there's something that you're upset about, I wish I could take it back. I wish I had done things differently. You can't have regrets. It will eat you alive. So let some of that go. Think the impossible, the unexpected. That is coming into me as a child when I least expected. I wasn't expecting a child. I had a surprise pregnancy. Okay, so some of you chose to go to full term with that baby, and it changed the direction of your life. But again, you made the right choice because that child wouldn't be in your life today. But very much a feeling of caught by surprise. We all know how we get pregnant, but sometimes we get pregnant even when we're trying not to get pregnant. There's people that, they're on the pill, they're using birth control, they're doing all the right things, and they got pregnant. So, it's sometimes we get pregnant just because that baby's meant to be here. So that feels strong for some of you. Not your typical love story. I'm going to put this over here with this Lovers card. I wasn't expecting to fall in love with this person. I wasn't expecting this person to enter into my life. It was already over, they're saying, with somebody else. It was over, done, and buried a long time ago. I didn't have feelings for that person anymore. So it felt good to have this new person in your life. So I do feel that, you made some decisions for yourself. Delivering me from temptation, definitely temptation, definitely a feeling of I maybe shouldn't be doing this, but I can't help myself. I want to be doing this. I want to be, they just said, how can something be, I think it's a song. How can something be so wrong, feel so right? And that's how this feels. So that it changed the direction of your life. The combination of the baby or pregnancy, and somebody else coming into your life, in this fork in the road energy, I feel like it changed your life. A false mask, hiding your feelings from people. Maybe your family didn't know what was going on for a while. Maybe you kept these feelings to yourself. I have a bottom of the deck. I have planning for the future. Travel is good for your soul. So maybe they really want you to be traveling more into your future. That's something that you wanted. They are saying that because of the choices that you made, of course, that it took some things away. It took some, that you couldn't travel anymore because you had a child or children. You maybe changed careers because of circumstances. So it did. There was a feeling of, I don't want to say unwanted because every child should be wanted, but it was unplanned. It was like an unplanned event in your life that changed the complete path of your life at that time. So that is my past for many of you. So take with you what connected to you. And I want to thank Spirit for these past messages. And let's see what your present is saying. Spirit, please share with me for my Scorpios, the present. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you want me to hear? I have Dream Weaver. Dreaming and imagining brings more powerful vision into reality. Okay, so I'm going to say being more open to your dreams in the present, knowing that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to and your heart to, knowing that you can manifest or learning to put that energy into. I keep envisioning things and I can make them happen. So I do feel like they're saying a powerful force behind you, connecting to a powerful force. Maybe you know that Spirit's behind you, something like that. I have a rough road. Prepare carefully before you continue, for it's a long journey. Yeah, it's probably hasn't been easy. I feel like it was a twist of fate from that past to changing the road that you were on. It was a blessing in disguise. Spirit just said, if it hadn't have happened, you wouldn't have these beautiful children today, something like that. So it was a blessing in disguise. It somehow forced you into the unknown or forced you into accepting your path and your fate in some way. But it hasn't been easy, and maybe it's not easy today, even in the present. Maybe we're still trying to get our arms around everything we need to do and everything we want to be. Opening doors. You have many options, so take your time and choose what's right. Make some plans. Planning ahead is really how I feel, that the more that you are thinking clearly and planning for your future self, I feel the more grounded you are, and I feel the more secure you are. They're saying that in the present, the thing that you are struggling with is, I just want to feel more secure, whether it's financial security, emotional security, or within your relationship. So that is a sense of, I want to plan with somebody, and I also kind of want to know what's ahead for me. So you're struggling with staying in the day or staying in the moment. And you're constantly either thinking ahead, like, where am I going to be? What's going to happen? But, make the plans and then come back into where am I today? You don't want to stay constantly thinking about the future. You want to be smart about the future, but I feel like they're saying everything's going to be okay. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I have on your own. It's time to take some alone time or be single. Many of you could be single right now, a little bit of a lone wolf energy. Am I going to be with somebody else? Could be that they want you to be alone right now. Could be that it's really important because they have other things they want you to work on. They want you to take care of yourself. They want you to dream. They want you to achieve something. So you could have other responsibilities right now in your life that they want you to stay focused on, raising children, parents, something else that's going on. So sometimes you're alone for a reason, and sometimes somebody comes into your life for a reason. Spirit, please share with me any important initials that could be around me right now that I should be looking for. I have the letter L, love, strong support, a true commitment, and opening your heart. So Spirit, in the present, in the near present, near future, I'm going to say, this sense of once we open our heart, this commitment comes in, this love is coming in. So it's a little bit of, they just said, you feel hopeless, but no, you should be filled with hope. You're not, there's not a sense of hopelessness around you. There's a sense of hope. You've only just begun, like you got a long ways to go is how I feel. I have the letter R, romance. You're being courted. You're treating yourself, and you're falling in love. So that feels like I'm falling. This is coming into my life now. Okay. So I do feel the sense of I've waited for this. They're saying making your life a little bit easier. Okay, having a partner. I have S in spirit. You're being divinely guided. You're trusting. You are receiving, they're saying. Beautiful. I have another S, serendipity. Okay, a fated connection, good fortune. What are the chances of me meeting you? So this feels like a little bit of a, when I had said the blessing in disguise before, it could be because you're about to realize why, if this person isn't in your life yet, okay, that they've changed your life, they changed your path dramatically because they have this kind of look at what I have for you now, in the now. So that is something to definitely look forward to. I will say romance and love is a top, like a top tier thing in energetically going on around you in the present. I have manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want. Write it down, okay? The sense of achievement. And in the pyramid is a sense of permanency, that I want more stability. I want something lasting with that Egyptian pyramid. I have frozen. The frozen feels like I've been stuck. I have felt hopeless. I'm struggling with loneliness. I feel like my energy is not moving in the direction I want it to. But they're showing me the ice melting. And I just asked them, what do they mean by that? And they said, you're releasing emotions. You're releasing emotions around that fear, that ice is literally melting, that coldness, that fear, and it's turning into emotion. But think of it as a purging. It feels more like I'm purging, things that no longer serve me, things that I've been holding on to. I'm finding myself, Spirit just said. So whatever that block is, it's melting. That was cool. Thank you, Spirit. I have in the flow, the universe is sending you help. I'm going to say it along the way of your spirit guides, whether there's someone like myself as a spirit guide, other readers, friends, family, that are helping you to either calm you, relax you, let you know that everything's okay, let you know that good things are coming, that all is not hopeless, that you're not stuck. Okay, you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and it's only going to get better. So there is a feeling like that. I have an offering coming in. This is some kind of opportunity coming your way. It could be a material opportunity. It could be a new job. I like this feeling of sacred, I guess. I want to say that. It's kind of a vessel, like burning essence. But there's a sense of it's sacred to me in the sense that it's meant to be in your life. Okay, maybe you're wishing for a change. Maybe you want to change. You've been begging, Spirit, please, help me find a new job. Put me in a better position so that I can have, be in a better financial position. But there's a feeling of, when I say like a sacred union with two people, I feel like it's a sacred connection that somebody or somebody's put in your life that leads you to this opportunity. So you could be having some kind of change with that. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you need me to know in the present? I have a death. Okay, so it doesn't mean somebody's dying. I have that you're putting closure and ending to something. I'm going to say you're purging. I'm going to say that you go through a period of time where you release. It could be that I'm more tearful. I feel like I've had a change, a metamorphosis. But I feel like you definitely are going through some kind of change. And you know that about yourself. You just either putting boundaries around yourself, you are seeing yourself more clearly. But I'm going to say that, your life is changing in that respect, which is good, I have an Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're seeing your true self. That's good right now. Did I just say metamorphosis? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you're going through a change. You are not the person that you used to be, but you're not quite where you want to be. You don't have everything you want yet. Doesn't mean you won't have it. It just means that it hasn't transpired yet. But you have a lot more direction and a lot more understanding of how to get there, is how it's coming in. And I have a 4 of Swords. And that came into me as the most important thing right now is you're just trying to take care of yourself first. And I think that's a great place to be. They just use the word blessing to me, that you are trying to receive the blessings. You are trying to be grateful for the blessings that you have in your life, living more in gratitude, something along those lines. So those are beautiful messages for your present. Let's see what they have for your future. Thank you, Spirit, for these present messages. So let's see what they have for you in the future. Let's see what does this metamorphosis turn into? Okay, let's see what they have for you, what's coming your way. I have Frozen again. Look at that. Hiring freeze, feeling left out in the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. Again, this feeling of melting. Okay, so I'm going to put it with this death card for now, that you could have an ending in a job, a career, then saying, reaching out to friends, colleagues, support systems, somebody you know from your past, that opens the door of opportunity for you. And people are put in your life, I call them stepping stones, that at the time you don't realize how important they are to you, and then all of a sudden in the future, that's the person who opens up the door to you for the best job of your life, or you starting a new business, or you going out on your own in some way. So that I feel it's some kind of person that's been put on your path over the years to help guide you. I have a power position. You are being promoted or called to lead. I also feel like that is a shield I've got the shield with the crown. I want to use the word like royalty, sovereignty, but it feels like, I guess you're shining in a sense. I guess you feel that you've arrived. Okay. Maybe you've worked yourself up. Maybe this is something that you've worked really hard to achieve. And they're finally putting that crown on your head, and it's an accomplishment of sorts. It's an achievement of sorts. So I do feel that, and they treat you like royalty. I like that. I have timing. It's all in the timing. Absolutely. All right. They're saying don't second guess when something is going to happen. Okay. Let them take care of it. Right. Divine timing. So try not to project into the future too much. Maybe that's something you struggle with, projecting worry and fear into the future. Maybe they're saying, you know what, let us take care of those things. I know it's easier said than done, but you did have some guidance on your planning in the past, working on that. So sometimes we have to just trust. I have moving up. Okay. I also feel a sense of traveling with that Eiffel Tower, that I want to travel to Europe. There's places I want to see. I want to see, world sites, historical sites, historical architecture. So maybe it's on a little bit of a bucket list. Maybe it's a honeymoon in Paris, Spirit just said. Okay, so maybe it's a honeymoon in Paris. So that would be exciting. One more, please, Spirit. I have a give and take energy. Realizing that, what you put out into the universe, you get back. And I feel like that's how you live. That's how you're going to be living your life. That, when I put good things out into the universe, it rewards me. And that was something that you've learned all this time. So, that the rewards are coming in from being good to others. Spirit, please share with me. I have a glowing lantern, seeing through, illuminating, finding the way through the darkness. More of a feeling of your light shines. Okay. I feel that the older you get, the wiser you get and the more beautiful you become because you just get it. I feel like you've been hurt, you've been beat up, you've been sad, you've been angry, you've been mad, you've loved, you've had a broken heart, So the experiences make you into this beautiful kind of mesh of emotion. And then I think that forces your love to shine. And I think it makes you a better person. So you could be heading into your future. You could be the best that you've ever been. You could be the happiest that you've ever been. You could be glowing with passion. You could be glowing with success. So it's almost a feeling of, you're just going to keep getting better and better as it goes. I have seeing is believing. That came into me as something that you are wishing for in the now is in your future for sure. And when it arrives in your future and you look around, you literally are going to be able to say, this is everything I wish for and more. That I always hoped for this one day. I always prayed for this. This is what I have always wanted. And you're literally going to walk around and say, I can't believe I'm in it. I can't believe I'm doing it. Whether it's a house, a home, a marriage, a relationship, creating an empire, they just said, for yourself, being famous, I literally am going to stand there in a moment's time and say, I remember years ago wishing for this, and here it is. So that feels really cool to me. I have on the hunt, looking for, in pursuit of, in the future, I'm going to say in the pursuit of happiness, just an ongoing pursuit of what makes me happy, what makes the people around me happy. That's important to me. I don't think you're pursuing much more than that. I feel like they're saying you've settled down with chasing the carrot, the dangling carrot. You've chased down from jumping through hoops for people. Like those things are no longer going to be important to you. It's really going to boil down to your happiness and the people in your immediate circle's happiness. I have bubble wishes. Setting intentions, manifesting, request, and putting your words into wishes. Again, I think the biggest message right now is I want you to make those wishes because Spirit is sharing with me that the things that you're wishing for today, you are going to have. And you're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it until you're standing like right in there and it's in the material world. And you could be a home that you're living in that you envisioned or the kind of lifestyle that you always wanted. So there'll be a day that those dreams come true. And that's what I want you to focus on. Future feelings, future intentions. What do you have? Any predictions for future? For us, Spirit, what is it you need us to know? I have a Page of Wands. I have a Two of Pentacles. I have a Four of Wands. And I have a High Priestess. I have another stuck card, and I have a Fool. The Fool and the High Priestess. A journey of intuition. I'm going to say it that way. A spiritual journey, okay, that you're entering into. The page was more of now's the time for me to do things that I want to do. Maybe you don't have to work as hard. Maybe you're retired. Maybe you are financially secure that you can just spend more time on yourself. Your kids are grown, they just said. So this was a feeling of, I want to pursue my spiritual growth. I want to learn. I want to study my intuition. I want to grow my intuition. And all surrounded with making decisions and feeling secure in a relationship. So you're going to have like everything that is you're in the material world. Okay. And then it's that ascension above that. Now I can grow. Now I can learn spiritually. So that comes into you. And I feel like you're passionate about it. You feel good about it. It feels God loving. And sometimes we don't have time for it in our life when we're younger, or it's not that important to us when we're younger. And maybe as you've grown, I have an eight of wands. So I'm going to say it one step further, that you could have a late life awakening. Some of you, okay, I don't know. I mean, my awakening wasn't until my 40s. I think I was always psychic. I think I was always intuitive, but I thought everybody did the things that I do. It didn't dawn on me that some of the things I do were any different. So I feel like some of you are going to have a later in life awakening. They're saying don't be surprised by it. They're saying invite it in and enjoy it, because it's going to come into your life a little bit of when you least expect it, but it will change your life forever. It will change the projection of your life forever. So feels like a late life awakening. Later in life, I should say. Spirit, any important timelines that we need to know? Anything that is happening around us at this time? Let's see what they say. I have December being important, December 26th. I have sometime in the future. Okay, and it's like a make-a-wish. It's a dandelion that you blow and make a wish. I have tomorrow looks promising. I feel like I want to say like all my dreams come true tomorrow. So I feel the number 33 in that card could be important. I have next winter. Okay, we could have something significant happening heading into the end of the year. Okay, November, December. Maybe we have some kind of shift in energy or something important happening in our life. Spirit, please share with me. I have the time is now. Okay. So this is my future reading, but it felt like they are saying, this is great. This is wonderful. These things are going to happen. We don't want you to worry about your future. They want to pull you back into your present. So that must be something that they need you to work on, that I need to stay in the day. I need to stay in the now. I need to focus on what's right in front of me. I need to feel the feelings in the moment. So I want you to work on in the now, because that's how that felt to me. So we're going to put this out into the universe. I hope that you guys enjoyed your past, present, future readings. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. I want to remind everybody I have private readings. I do have a mini reading on my website for those of you that just want to have a question answered and you like the card readings. It is a 10-minute card reading that I email to you as a video, and you hear my voice and you ask me a question, and it's a mini reading. It's $45. So if anybody is interested in that, it is on my website, KathyMamolen.psychicmedium.com. I thought I would mention that for some of you that might be interested in just trying something like that out. So in the meantime, I will see you guys all again in another reading. I hope you enjoyed this today. I did. And we're going to put this out to the universe now. We'll see you soon.